I love the sound of that sweet voice. The sound of that voice is what changed the journey of my life. Now let me go back to the start and tell you why that sweet voice changed the journey and why I will always be thankful for you, my Joseph. I left home when I was 18. I just didn't want to be there anymore. Growing up at home had its great memories and its horrible memories. I still remember the laughter and the fun times, but I also still remember the yelling, smashing, and the tears. I recall at times saying, stop it, but it didn't. I wanted to break free from it all. I recall the day I left home as if it were yesterday. I had a conversation with my mom, and she told me that my future was in my hands, and that it was up to me to make my destiny. She kissed me and hugged me so tight and said, I love you. She got up and closed my bedroom door. This is when I began to pack my bags, and I never looked back. As time passed, destiny took me back to the same place that I never wanted to look back at. The yelling, the smashing, and the tears were back, but this time it was on me. I got pregnant with you, my Joseph, when I was 20. It was at this time that I fell in love with the sweet sound of your voice. The yelling, the smashing, and the tears continue, and it seemed it would never stop. I knew in my heart that I did not want to live this way, but I also knew that I was terrified to leave the yelling, smashing, and the tears. Where would I start? What would I do? How would I leave? When would I leave? Those questions ran through my head as the yelling and the smashing and the tears fell from my face. Each time I felt a piece of me dying. I slowly began to answer these questions as time passed, but the big one always remained. When would I leave? The yelling, the smashing, the tears happened again, but on that day, I did not know that these would be the last. I heard the sound of that sweet voice saying, stop it, don't hit my mom. And I saw myself in your eyes, and I remember the pain I felt. I remember the misery I felt when I said those same words to her, my mother. This was the breaking point that answered the big question of when I would leave. That sweet voice gave me that strength, the drive, the motivation to say enough and break the cycle. And for that sweet voice, I say thank you, my Joseph.